What is up, Tube Nation? Today I'm just gonna do a get ready with me. I have to do my makeup because I'm going out. So I just wanted to talk to you guys. I have so many updates. I haven't seen you guys in like a month, so I have so many updates. It was my birthday. I went to San Diego. I have some updates about my car. I just have so much to tell you guys. So if you guys also need to do your makeup, perfect. Set me up. Let's do it together. Or you guys can just watch me. I don't really care. But first, we do have a sponsorship, so take it away, Sarah. It's time to get freaky, all right? Right, Benito? Also, actually, Benito, close your ears. My friends over at Bellesa and I are sending out free vibrators to everyone who signs up for my giveaway. Bellesa is a by women company for all things sexual wellness. And Bellesa's mission is to empower everybody to embrace, to explore, and to celebrate your sexuality. It's a beautiful thing and it's natural. And you guys, I am here to share with you something insane. I've never seen anything like this and I am actually in shock. The first collection of silent toys are here. You heard that right, silent. Look at these. Look at them. Benito's like, what? He's like, toy? No, these are my toys. The brains over at Bellesa created something called Whisper Tech, and it somehow delivered us an assortment of toys that hit all of the spots in silence. What? Yes, you heard that correctly. We're having a silent disco party over here. You can put your pleasure first without waking up the entire house or even your partner sleeping right next to you. And now, in whatever format you prefer. You know and love the Whisper Bullet. The silent bullet vibe with 5 speeds. It's tiny and it's inaudible. And the power is actually insane for this tiny little thing. I just don't get it. I don't get it at all. The science, I don't understand. And it also comes with a USB charger. Then we have the Whisper Rabbit, and then we have the Whisper Vibe, which both have 6 vibration speeds. What, Benito? Can you believe it? 6. I know. He's speechless. Whisper Vibe gives you the quietest G-spot stimulation you'll ever find. Let's go ahead and turn this bad boy on and see if we can hear anything. Exactly. Can you hear anything? No. And it's going. I turned it up a little higher. 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 Can you hear anything? Are you kidding me? The Whisper Vibe also comes with a USB charger as well, while the Whisper Rabbit has independently adjustable G-spot and clit stimulators. In case you want to step it up, but in silence. Yeah, Benito. Just turned this one on. Can we hear it? Nope. And she also comes with a USB charger. They are actually so soft and they just feel great. Honestly, this collection is insane and you have to see it, not hear it, in order to believe it. That's why I am hooking all of you guys up. Everyone who signs up gets a free Whisper Vibe or a free Rose toy, classic, with any Whisper purchase. So make sure you click the link in my description and get your new vibe. And the big question of the night is, they will stay silent. But can you? All right, y'all, let's get into the video. Yes, that was at my old apartment, but who cares? Okay, so I already did my foundation just because I got a spray tan and I didn't do my face, and so my face is just so pale and it just looks really weird on camera. But yeah, you guys, so much has happened, kind of. I'm settling into my new space very nicely. No complaints. Everything's pretty awesome. Knocking on wood. Everything's awesome right now. Oh my god, okay, if you guys did watch my video where I'm showing you guys around and I talked about my NutriBullet exploding, okay, not like exploding, but it just started smoking because I think I just put too much ice in it. I don't know. Is this the right color? Yeah. So I was talking about that in my video, and then guys, the next day I get a notification on my phone from Instagram and it's a DM from NutriBullet. I was like, oh my god, I don't want any beef. I don't want any smoke with NutriBullet. Like, I was just expressing my frustration. Like, I didn't know they were gonna see it. Like, damn. And so I clicked on it. I'll put a screenshot, but basically they were just like, hey girly. And I was like, what? NutriBullet just hey girlied me. But yeah, the girly who runs the NutriBullet socials watches my videos and just came across my video and was like, and so she's really sweet and she offered to send me a better NutriBullet that can handle more ice. So I was like, oh my god, period. Wow, I learned something new that day. NutriBullet watches my YouTube videos in their free time. Like, that's awesome. So I was like, yeah, sure, girl. She was like, oh my god, period. Okay, I just sent it. Y'all, I get a package and it's so big. It's like huge. And I was like, there's no way that this is NutriBullet. What? NutriBullet sent me pretty much like a care package. Pretty much like literally everything on the menu. They sent me so many things and I'm so grateful. So nice. Like, she did not have to do that. But she sent me like this big ass blender. She sent me a better version of the NutriBullet that I had. She sent me another little thing. She sent me so much stuff. So sweet. Like, shout out to you, girl. Thank you so much. I was literally giggling and gaggling. Like, I was kicking my feet, just, oh my god, I was howling at the moon. I was like, she did not just send me all of this. NutriBullet just really takes care of their customers, so shout out to them. I just needed to give you guys an update on that. I also feel like I look like my sister right now. Speaking of my sister, oh my god, my sister came into town. It was so much fun. Okay, so my birthday was on May 7th. The weekend before my birthday was me and my sister's friend, Krista. If you guys have been watching me for a while, you remember Ashlyn Doy. Her older sister, Krista, what am I saying? Her older sister, Krista, is getting married. So she was having a bachelorette party in San Diego. So my sister was gonna fly to LA and then we were gonna drive down to San Diego together for the bachelorette party, right? So I was really excited about that. Couldn't wait to see my sister. Couldn't wait to see sister Krista. And I couldn't wait to see Ashlyn too, because she was gonna be there. Getting to celebrate Krista with all the girlies. It was gonna be really fun. The only problem is I thought that my car was gonna be done by the time that we had to drive there, but it wasn't. So because I wasn't gonna be able to have my car to drive me and my sister to San Diego, I was like, well shit, I have to rent a car, correct? I go on the silly little app, Turo. There wasn't a lot of options because it was so last minute, and I also had to use the car for like 6 days. So I'm scrolling. The cars that were available were so expensive. Like, it was like $1,000+ and I was like, girl, no, I'm not gonna give up. So I just kept searching. I almost sent it on one car that was like 800, but I was like, no, there has to be something cheaper. Like, this is ridiculous. And then I kept scrolling and then I found her. And I was a little skeptical because it felt too good to be true. You guys, it was like $300 total for all 6 days. And I was like, what? And it was for a Toyota. And it was like a chill car and it had so many good reviews. It had 5-star reviews. He was a trustworthy man, period. Like, I felt like I hit the gold mine, right? I was like, let's fucking rock. Like, this is why you don't give up. This is why you always gotta keep pushing. So I booked it. Okay. And again, I want to do some jumping jacks. I'm like, wow, I'm so hot for that. Like, look at me making moves. No, I don't have a car, but look at me being smart and frugal and just sexy. And look at me being patient. You know, that was like the main thing. I was like, see, this is what patience gets you. Gets you a good bargain. So, so the day that my sister lands in LA, me and Rory have to go pick up this car, right? Okay, so Rory comes and picks me up and he asks where the address is, and I gave him the address and he was like, that's an hour away, but T. And I was like, oh, okay, very nice to drive me an hour. When I looked it up, it was like 45 minutes. I also booked it at like 2 in the morning, so it's gonna tell me it's 45 minutes, but nah, It's an hour. It's an hour during the daytime. We're driving. I'm in such a good mood. I can't wait to see my sister. Oh, I can't wait to kiss her on the nose. I can't wait to squeeze her little cheeks. I can't wait to catch up with her. Like, seeing my sister puts me in the best mood ever. We're listening to music. I'm just so excited. And then we get to this freaking place. Well, first of all, it's the guy's house. I text the guy. I'm like, hey, like, we're here. And this old hippie man comes out. Super nice guy. Super nice guy. He walks us over to the car. We're looking at it. We're like, oh, cool. We're like trying to pretend like we're impressed, but it's just a regular Toyota. But he's like squealing about this car, the old hippie man. Let's call him Jeff. Jeff was squealing over this car. He was like, oh my God, like so many people rent this car just so they can test drive it because they want to get one of their own. Me and Rory were like, okay, that's really random. It's like just a regular Toyota, like, hello. Okay, but we were entertaining it. We're like, oh wow, cool. We open it up, and as we're departing, he was like, oh, one more thing. You've obviously driven a hydrogen car before, so you know how to like fill it up and stuff. You like know where to go. And I'm like, huh? And Rory, oh my God, Rory looks at me. He looks at me, he goes, hydrogen car, huh? Oh, I don't think she told me it was a hydrogen car. And I go, okay? Like, what the fuck is a hydrogen car? What the fuck is a hydrogen car? I've never heard of that in my life. Is it a bomb? Is it a water car? Like a waterbed? What is a hydrogen car? Rory is looking at me just like, girl. And I'm like, what? So he gives us the lowdown. He's like, basically it's just like a regular car, but filling it up, it's a task. And we were like, what, dude? What, Jeff? Like, what do you mean it's a task? Basically, you can't fill up a hydrogen car with regular gas. You have to go to special gas stations to fill it up. And I was like, okay, that's not that big of a deal, right? And he was like, there's not a lot. They're kind of like really spread out. And we were like, oh, okay. And he's like, yeah, and there's like a special way to do it. It's not like a regular pump. It kind of looks like an air canister that you have to like stick in there and like get it at an angle and like push it in and out and like twist it around. And we were like, huh? And then he was like, but don't worry, if you can't figure it out, you can either call me and I'll walk you through it, or there's like tutorials on YouTube. I'm like, you mean to tell me that I might have to like watch a YouTube tutorial at a gas station in order to drive this? Like, what, dude? Like, what is this thing? Like, what is this contraption? And then I was like, okay, like, no problem. And obviously I have to take it because it's non-refundable. And we're there, like we drove an hour to get there. And I was just like, oh, I just didn't realize it was a hydrogen car. And he was like, did you read the fine print? No, I didn't read the fine, No, I didn't read the fine print, Jeff. He was like, oh yeah, it says it in the description. It's just like really small. And I was like, oh, okay. Cool. Because I was gonna start bitching. I was about to go Karen on him low-key because I was like, didn't say it in the description, but then he clocked me immediately. So I was like, oh fuck. And then I pulled it up and I was like, yeah, it does say that. So I was like, okay, whatever. Jeff walks away and then Rory was like, no wonder it was so cheap. And I was like, you would think it would be more expensive, right? Because it's like a special car. And Rory was like, no, it's cheap because the gas is like 3 times as much. Was I supposed to know that? Like, please tell, have y'all ever heard of a hydrogen car? Like, I feel like this is a new thing. And he did say it is kind of newish, but like, what the fuck? Like, of course, I accidentally get a hydrogen car. Hello? I'm driving it back home and it's like normal, nothing crazy. But I realized that it was at half of a tank. Like, Jeff didn't even fill it up for me. So I was like, cool. Before we go to San Diego, like, we have to go to one of those specialty pumps to fill it up before we go to San Diego. and I'm scared. Like, I don't know, like, anyway, I go to the airport, I pick up my sister. Me and her are giggling about the situation. She was like, of course you accidentally got a hydrogen car. I was like, girl, fuck me. So, and then she was like, no, whatever, it'll be fine. Like, we'll figure it out. We're smart. And I'm like, yeah. So then the next day we wake up, we're going to San Diego. Woo! So we're packing, we're getting ready for San Diego. We're so excited. We're like, bachelorette party. And this is like my first bachelorette party. Well, technically my second, but my first one, I don't know. It was my cousin's and she's like very religious. So it was kind of like a tea party. Not a tea party, but like, it was very tame. Like, it wasn't like, woo! It was I don't know. We played pin the tail on the donkey. So this is like my first real like, woo! Bachelorette party. And this is one of my dear friends who I love so much. So I was really, really excited. And so me and my sister, we get in my hydrogen car and then we have to drive like 20 minutes away to the closest hydrogen station. Like, what to heck? What to heck? We're looking at this raggedy thing and it looks like it's 100 years old. Like, it looks beaten down and broken and bruised. Like, it doesn't even look like it works. Me and my sister get out of the car. We're like looking at the instructions and it's not reading my card. Like, I keep swiping the card and nothing's happening. And I'm like, what to heck? And so my sister was like, let me try. So my sister uses her card. Same thing. So we're like, okay, this one is obviously broken. Are you fucking kidding me? Because the next closest one is like 30 minutes away from where we are, and it's in the opposite direction of where we need to go. Like, we need to go south, but we have to go north for the second one. And we're like, are you fucking kidding me? And I felt so bad. Like, I was so frustrated. My sister was like trying to keep her cool, but like obviously so annoying and like so inconvenient. Like, really, Sarah? Why do we have to deal with this right now? But my sister was being really nice and cool about it. She was like, it's okay, like, we'll just be a little late. We'll get there. And I'm like, I'm sorry, Rachel, I love you. I just want to make sure my sister is having the best experience. And she was. She just likes being with me. But like, so I was just getting so frustrated because I was like, why did... So then we ended up driving 30 minutes to this other place. And this place looked a lot nicer. There was 2 hydrogen pumps. So we were like, ooh, okay, this is like upscale. There was a guy using the other one. So we were like, okay, so this shit's working. It's not just us that has a hydrogen car. Cause I was feeling a little gaslit. I was like, I feel like, am I on a prank show? Like, do people actually have these? But there was someone else there. So me and my sister get out of the car, I swipe my card, and it says declined. And I had money on the card, so I was like, what? And then my sister tried her card, declined. So me and my sister are just standing at this gas station. Like, are you kidding me? And we're both checking our bank accounts and we're like, we have the money. Why is it declining our cards? And so we go around to the other side, to the other pump. We try again. Both of them decline. And my sister, I could tell that my sister is about to freak the fuck out. How are we gonna get there? Like, our cards don't work. And I was like, girl, let's just take some deep breaths. Let's just figure it out. Oh my God, it was so stressful. Also, another reason why we were so flustered and stressed out about this is because we were already so late to the bachelorette party because the first pump was broken and we had to drive an extra 30 minutes, and because we were struggling at this hydrogen pump, we were gonna hit the LA traffic, and we planned around the traffic, so we were oh my God. And so then we noticed that we were getting alerts on our phone. Both of us did, thinking that it was fraud, because who the fuck uses hydrogen pumps? Like, both of our banks were like, what the fuck? Like, what? Where are they? Like, what? Especially my sister, because she doesn't live here. It was like a double what the fuck from her bank, because it's like, why are you in LA using what is a hydrogen pump? So me and my sister me and my sister are both sitting in this hydrogen car, and it's so hot outside. It's so hot outside. And we're sitting in this car on the phone with our banks, talking to the automated bitch, both of us separately, just trying to get our cards to unlock. My entire back was so sweaty just from stress and obviously the heat. And it's like, yeah, we could get there with half of a tank, but if our cards keep declining at all of these hydrogen stations, how are we gonna get back? You know, so we had to figure it out now. Also, you're probably wondering, Sarah, just use a different card. I only brought my one debit card with me for this trip, and we couldn't go all the way back to my house because very far away and LA traffic. Our banks unlocked our cards, and then we go back to the thing. I swipe mine, declined again. Oh! She swipes hers, declined again. Oh! You know, like in that White Chicks scene where they're like, oh, you want to talk about mother? Me and her were walking around the hydrogen car like that, just being like, oh, you're gonna decline again after we just spent 10 minutes on the phone. And then we both get another alert on our phones, the same one. And me and my sister are like literally about to crash out. We're just like, oh my God, I'm about to cry. My sister's about to cry. Like, my sister is usually really good at de-escalating because she is a therapist. So she's like really good at keeping her chill, but this was the most frustrating thing ever. There was this other person using the other pump next to us as we were like crashing out. And it was a man, of course. And they came around and they're like, are you guys having trouble? Do you idiot little bitches not know how to use this pump? Do you need Big Daddy to come show you how to use it, you idiot little girls? Oh, you fucking morons. Oh, these morons are about to cry because they don't know how to use this special little pump. Let me just try. And we were like, shut up, Brian. It's not because we don't know how to do it. Our cards keep declining. And then he comes around and he was like, just try it again. And we were like, we have been. Brian, go back to your pump. Oh my God. So yeah, my sister's like, let me just try my business card. I really don't want to use my business card because that's gonna fuck everything up, but we have to get to San Diego. And I was like, okay. She used her business card, it went through. Which we're still really confused about because we were using her business card and it was also declining too. So she just kept trying her personal card. But then she was just like, let me just try my business card one more time. By the grace of God, it went through. We don't know how or why, but it did. And then now we're like, okay, let's figure out how to fucking do it now. So we have to like take this air canister, stick it in there, pull it, twist it, bop it, smack it, like it was like this whole fucking shebang. Finally, we get it to like click in there and then it starts going, right? Okay. Yes, we're just so happy. Like, we're high-fiving, we're wiping the sweat off of each other's backs, we're singing hallelujah to the sky. And we're not even looking at the pump as it's like going. We're just talking about like, what the fuck, that was so ridiculous, blah, blah, blah. We're just talking. And then we realize that we've been talking for a little bit too long. So we look back at the pump. Tell me why it's at $170. And it's still going. And it's still going. It's still going. It's not stopping. It's not stopping. No. And me and my sister look at each other. And I'm like, I am so sorry. I will Venmo you right now. Like, what the fuck? And she was like, Sarah. And I was like, I didn't know it was a hydrogen car. Guys, every little mistake, you can learn from it. You can grow from it, okay? There's a lesson in everything. And this lesson is don't fucking rent a hydrogen car. Holy hell. Like, no. And also read the fine print. Get a microscope, bitch. It was so expensive. It went up to like $200 something just to fill it up half tank. Half tank. So, that was the most stressful 20 minutes of my fucking life. Holy damn. So, then we get on the road. Woo! We're like trying to like get the vibes back to normal because me and my sister saw versions of each other that we probably haven't seen since high school, when one of us would like steal each other's clothes or like little tiffs, you know, when you're teens and you have raging hormones. Like, me and my sister don't fight. We don't argue. The best relationship and friendship ever. We're amazing communicators. But this was the first time since literally high school that like me and my sister were getting snippy at each other. Like, it was once we started driving, we both were like, so sorry, man. Like, I didn't mean to snap at you like that. And it was fine. And then we had an amazing car ride. We were catching up. We were telling each other all the tea in our lives. We were listening to music. Like, it was great vibes, but holy fuck. The start of that fucking journey was crazy. So then we finally got to San Diego and it was so much fun. First of all the girlies in the bachelorette, we rented this giant house. It was huge. It was right on the water. It was seriously gorgeous. Like, me and my sister walked in, we were like, whoa, where are we? It was so awesome. There was like really cute decorations everywhere. But when we got there, all of the girlies were down at the beach. We all just kind of like hung out, drinking some brewskis and just catching up. Like, I haven't seen some of these girls in years, so it was just really good to reconnect with them. And then yeah, we kind of just had an early night. And then the next morning, Ashlyn and her cousin got in. Then we went to this dinner in downtown San Diego. I didn't see this till I got home from the trip, but some girly made a TikTok basically like saying that she saw me and my girlies walking around downtown San Diego and she was too nervous to say hi. I was like, girl, what? You should have said hi. I would have loved that. But yeah, we went to this dinner. It was a super nice Italian restaurant. I ordered a martini for the first time, which was crazy. I've never ordered one before. I just kind of panicked because the waiter was right next to me and he asked me what I wanted, and I just looked at the drink menu and the first thing that I saw was a martini. I've never ordered one before. And so I ordered one, then everyone was like, ooh, a martini. And I was like, I honestly don't even. And they were like, did you get an olive in it? And I was like, no. And then they were like, what? It's just gonna be straight up vodka. And I was like, one of the girlies had these like flavor packets in her purse. It was like this lime flavored powder, and she gave it to me and I put it in my martini because it was disgusting. I hate straight anything, like I can't. So I don't know why I ordered a martini. Like, that was so stupid. I just panicked. But she came through. And then after that, we went to this piano bar, and you guys, it was such a hoot. It was like a dual piano bar. Basically, it's just like these two people on a stage, and they're both on pianos. Each table has a little piece of paper, and it says song request to blank from blank, and then the song. And then you go up to the piano, and then you put it on the piano with a tip, and then you just kind of slide it over to them, and then they play the song, any song that you want. Like, they know literally every song imaginable, and if you give them a fatter tip, then they play it immediately, but if not, then they kind of play it later. And when you get the crowd like drinking and they're battling on the piano to music that everybody knows, and everyone's like drunk in the crowd like singing, and there's like a lot of bachelorette parties anyway, and like a lot of birthday parties, and they're so talented. And what a genius business model. Holy shit, they make so much money every night just in tips. People were spending so much money, and also because since everyone's drunk and lit and everybody wants their song to be played, they're gonna spend more money. It's genius. I was just gagged. Like, it was fucking lit, y'all. Like, it was so fun. So if you guys are really good at piano, I would really suggest working at one of those places, because y'all, each of them went home with like a few $1,000s just from tips that night. It was crazy. Like, brilliant business model. But also, the thing about Krista, love her. She's like the funniest person I know. She's like the funniest bitch I know. I developed a lot of my humor growing up from her and my sister. Like, they are the reason why I am who I am. I would just hang out with them all the time. But she's so shy. Like, she's so like humble, and she's just like, she like doesn't want the spotlight on her, like she's really shy, right? So apparently, Krista's fiance texted my sister and told my sister he wanted to request a song for Krista at the piano bar, but he's not there, obviously, but he told my sister to like put it in. So he requests the song, and my sister is giggling and gaggling as she's reading this text, and I'm like, what is going on? And she's like writing it down, she's being really secretive. I'm like, what the fuck is happening? Goes up to the piano, slaps down like a 50, and everyone's like, what the fuck? My sister sits back at her seat and she's just like, and I'm like, what the fuck? What the fuck is happening? Then the guy at the piano like looks at it and he goes, alrighty, this song is dedicated to a very special bride out there. Her name is Krista. Krista, are you in the building? And Krista's like, we weren't weren't like in the front, but we were like on the side. It was like a huge room. Everybody knew it was our group because our group was like, ah! But nobody knew who Krista was. The guy was like, this is from your fiance, and he just really wants you to know this message tonight. I'm gonna need Krista to get up on stage right now. Where's Krista? Where's Krista? And Krista's like, no, like literally looking at us being like, I'm not going up there, I'm not going up there. And everyone's like, Krista, Krista. And she's like, I'm not going up. She doesn't want that. She doesn't want that. Also, my sister had no idea that they were going to demand Krista to get on stage. If she knew that they were gonna do that, she would have never, ever put the request in, because she knows Krista so well. She knows that Krista does not want to do that. So my sister was also panicking, being like, no, like this is not how it was supposed to go. Like, sing the song at us. And everyone's like, Krista! And then the guy's like, where's Krista? Where's Krista? Come on, Krista. You have to get on stage, Krista. And everyone's looking at our group, and then the guy looks at our group and he's like, who's Krista in this group? And then my sister literally just like nudges me. And she's like, Sarah, just do it. Just do it. Just do it for Krista. Because Krista was looking at me and she was like, Sarah, please go up there. And I was like, what? And everyone was like, Sarah, just go. Because they were not letting up. Like, they needed Krista on the stage. Like, it was importante. So I was like, are you sure? And Krista was like, Sarah, go, please. And I was like, okay. So I get up and everyone was like, woo! Like, everyone in the crowd was like, Krista! Ah! And I was like, ah! And I get up on the stage, and this is a huge ass crowd. Like, there were so many people in the crowd. And I'm on stage, there's like spotlights on me, the guy's at the piano, and he was like, hi, Krista. The girls in our group were howling, like crying, laughing. And I'm just like, hey, like, I'm so uncomfortable. And Krista, I could see her, she's like dying, and I'm like, just because I love you, bitch. Like, holy shit, I would not do this for anyone else. And then he goes, all right, Krista, this one's for you. And I'm like, let's hear it. He starts playing, I don't want anybody else. When I think about you, I touch myself. Oh. Yeah. Oh, he's playing that song. Oh, he's playing that song. And I'm up there in front of everybody, like, because I'm trying to like give a reaction like I am Krista, being like, oh my god, my fiance is so silly. And so I'm just kind of like moving, and then I just kind of start dancing. I'm like, I don't know what the But I was so uncomfortable, and so I just started like dancing, and then when he got to like the touch myself part, I like started going like this. And then I immediately, like, it felt like, I don't know, one of my spirit guides, I feel like someone just like slapped me or like knocked the wind out of me, because I was like, I need to get off this stage, what the fuck. I just run off stage. And I get back to my seat and I'm just like, and everyone is staring at me and being like, yeah, Krista, woo, Krista! Krista literally like grabs my hand and she's like, thank you so much. And she gives me a kiss and I'm like, you're welcome. What the fuck? So yeah, you're welcome, Krista. That was horrifying. And then literally after that, as the night continued, I like went up to go to the bathroom. And in order to get to the bathroom, you have to walk in the back, but you have to walk across like everybody. It's like a huge room, so you have to like walk in front of everybody. And so I was walking in the back and everybody was like congratulating me. And they were like, congratulations, Krista. Oh my god, you killed it up there, Krista. And I was like, thank you. Like, everyone was just congratulating me for getting married. I'm like, thanks, guys. And then I get to the bathroom, and then, oh my god, a girly who watches my videos was like, girl. And I'm like, girl, I know. And they're like, your name's not Krista. And I was like, I know, that's my friend, but she didn't want to go up there. And so we were giggling in the bathroom. Thank God I saw them in the bathroom. So if you're watching this, love ya. But yeah, and then I go back to my seat. One of the girlies in our group is going through a phase where she just loves the song Pink Pony Club. And honestly, yeah, Pink Pony Club's a smash hit. She was playing it all weekend. And so of course she requests Pink Pony Club. She gets up and she's like dancing in the crowd. And then she's like, Sarah, because apparently I'm the person that'll just go on stage now. I don't know how I got that gig. Since I went on stage already, our friend was like, Sarah, come on stage. And I was like, okay. And so I went on stage with her. We performed Pink Pony Club. And then she goes to like pick me up. She flips me over, but then she didn't like fully commit. She just like lifted me up and I was like about to flip, but my legs were truly in the air. Like, and I also didn't shave my pubes and I was wearing a dress, and I'm pretty sure everyone in that front row just saw my pubes. I was wearing underwear, thank the Lord. But like, oh, pubes just out in the open, like, but it's all right. I don't really care. Everyone was drunk. And then yeah, after that we just went to this really cute tiki bar afterwards, and it was just pretty chill. Like, it was a pretty chill ending, and it was just a really fun day. And then we go home, we go to sleep, and then the next morning we had a hot tub cruise. Woo! Love a hot tub cruise. Obsessed with a hot tub cruise. Like, yeah, just a bunch of hungover bitches in a hot tub in the middle of a body of water. Like, yep. And the hot tub cruise was at 10 in the morning, which is crazy. I don't know how all of us managed to do that. And I was really excited that day too, because it was Caitlin Clark's first preseason game of the season. And I was so excited just because you guys know that I randomly am obsessed with women's basketball now. I don't know how that happened, but that happened last year, and I'm still in it. I'm still obsessed with Caitlin Clark. I was really excited to see this new team and this new coach and like what they were cooking up, and that was after the hot tub boat. I was like, today's gonna slay. Like, today's a good day. We get to this hot tub place. First of all, the guy that was like our instructor, I don't know, the guy that was like showing us around the boat, he was so sassy and silly and like hot. And he was like flirting with us, and it was fun. He was just like this weird 20-something-year-old. He was like maybe 25 and like probably didn't even want to be there. We were just entertaining him. We were giving him shit, and he was loving it. He was pretending like he hated it, but he would like smile and smirk. Wait, hang on. I'm so bad at talking while doing my eyeliner, so let me just finish this. Okay, so anyway, the little nerd sails us out to sea, and we are having the best time. Like, this boat has Bluetooth and speakers, so we're bumping music, we're taking pictures, we're getting silly, we're playing games, and it was a booze cruise, so we were drinking a little bit, but also the waters were a little choppy, but it wasn't bad. Like, it wasn't like, oh my god, I'm seasick and I'm nauseous. It was just like a little like wavy here and there, but it wasn't too much. We were still having a really good time, right? We're all giggling and gaggling, drinking, mingling, and I'm in the hot tub, chilling, smiling, and I have my phone in my hands. I have my phone in my hand. Okay. But I had my phone in my hand when it wasn't choppy waters anymore. I thought it was just kind of like a turbulence thing where it would just go away and it would just be gone completely for the rest of the flight. But no. I had my phone in my hand, and then we hit some really choppy waters, and then the hot tub just went boom. It hit so hard my phone fell out of my hand into the hot tub, and I was like, oh fuck, and then I pick it up and it's fine, it's still working. So I'm like, okay, haha, false alarm, because everyone was like, oh, at my phone falling, but it was working. So I like got out of the hot tub and I like put my phone in my backpack because I was like, what the fuck? Close call. Crazy. So I get back in the hot tub and I'm just like, ee. And then after the hot tub, we pull back into shore and we like jokingly invite the little weasel to come over later and be our stripper, like to perform like a routine. at our house. Like, we were like joking, but he was giggling. He was pretending like he wasn't loving it. He was loving it. He was like, I don't know, maybe, like, that kind of sounds fun. I might pull up, you know? And so some of the girls exchanged Instagrams with him or whatever, but we were all just giggling about it, being like, oh my God, what if he did show up? That'd be so funny. Because he was like a cute guy. He was a cute guy. And we were all just kind of like, hee at the one cute guy. Because we were walking back to the car and we were all like giggling about how cute he is and how we want him to come over. And then Ashlyn was like, hey, you guys, was he even cute or was he just the only guy there that was talking to us? And we were like, yeah, true. He wasn't like that cute. Like, he was, but like, you know what I mean? Like, he wasn't like type of cute. Like, he wasn't like, oh my God, I'm gonna throw up, I'm nervous type of cute, you know? So then we get back to the house and Krista and Ashlyn's brother and sister-in-law come over and they were gonna make us this beautiful barbecue dinner. Before they came over, we just had some downtime. A lot of people were gonna take a nap because it was like pretty exhausting. We were also really hungover and that kind of like took it out on us. So I go into my room and I'm like, oh my God, I can't wait to wake up to the Caitlin Clark game. Like, I'm so excited. Woo, woo, woo. I'm like on Twitter. I'm like looking at everybody talking about the pre-game fits. I'm seeing clips of them warming up and I'm just like, I'm so excited. I have my phone right next to me. I also set my alarm for 1 hour and then I close my eyes and I'm not even kidding. Like, my eyes are closed and I'm smiling, bitch. I just had, oh my God, look at these caterpillars. I'm literally smiling. I had such a great day. I'm having such a great weekend. Everything is fabulous. And I wake up to my alarm going off and I open my eyes and I'm like, alrighty, Sarah, it's time for the game. And I turn over to grab my phone to turn the alarm off and I noticed that my entire screen is green. Like the Brat cover green. Like, I'm not joking, that exact color. I'm like, is this a Charlie XCX promo? Like, did she take over everybody's phones? Like, is this like a rollout to something? Because I feel like she would do that. So I was like, what the fuck? Because my alarm's going off, but my screen is green. And I'm like, what to heck? And so I turn the alarm off by using the volume button. And so the alarm goes off and I'm like, okay. And I'm like pressing on the screen and nothing's happening. And you know how like when you get your password wrong, it kind of vibrates a little bit? I was pressing on the screen and it was like vibrating, saying that I was like getting the password wrong. So I was like, okay, it's working on the inside, but the screen is green. What the fuck? I was like, oh, there's no way. And I was like, this has to be because it fell into the hot tub. Like, it did fall into the hot tub, but it was working right after that. Like, why did it stop working right now? So that was really frustrating, and I'm not gonna lie, you guys, I did start crying. I have to get a new phone, and I know I don't have Apple Care. Don't shoot me. I know I don't have Apple Care. And that's another lesson that I learned. I feel like this video is just all about me learning lessons. And this next lesson is get Apple Care. Because I'm always like, when I buy a new phone, I'm like, nothing's gonna happen. I don't need to spend that extra money. Spend the extra money, bitch. Because boy, oh boy, I wish I had Apple Care. So I started crying and Caitlin's game started. And I can only watch it on the WNBA app. And everybody was asleep. I didn't want to wake up my sister. And even if I did try to use her phone to watch the game, I didn't even remember my password. So it's not like I could have logged in on someone else's phone, because if I did forget password, I would have to log into my email. But I can't even log into my email on a different device because it would send a text message to my phone. A code that I would have to use to get it. So I was like, fuck. I was so sad. I was like, are you fucking kidding me? And I was looking at the clock and the game literally started and I was just sitting there. Everybody's asleep. I'm literally just laying there like twiddling my thumbs with like some tears rolling down my cheeks.
Clark, pull up three. You bet! Clark, a bomb. Here's Clark. Wow! You bet! From beyond the logo!
But But then once I cried to my sister and once she helped me feel better, I was like, okay, honestly, I'm just gonna try to spin this positively and use this time to really be present for the last day of the trip. And I was, and it was great. And we ended the trip having a barbecue. We played some vape. We played some like silly little games. It was a great last night. And I think once I was around everybody again, when everybody was like waking up and coming back together, I didn't even think about my phone. It was just because like everybody was separated and we had downtime and I was like, but yeah, I wasn't tripping. It was honestly quite nice. Honestly, my lashes don't look that what do you guys think? Are these just like a weird shape on me? Are they just too thick? I don't know. But yeah, all in all, great trip. I forgot a very important part. How did I forget this? At like 11:30 p.m., everyone's in their jammies and we're kind of winding down. Like some girlies are gonna go to bed soon. One of the girls gets a text message from the Booze Cruise Weasel, basically saying, do you want me to still come over? Like I have a routine. Oh, and I'm not kidding. He was probably contemplating and like waiting all day to send that text, being like, should I? Do they even want me to? Were they serious? Oh, he sent the text at 11:30 p.m. We were like, aw, man, it's too late now, buddy. So we responded and we're like, aw, sorry, we got another stripper. But oh my god, he was actually down. I had a very chill birthday this year, and I just spent it with my close friends, my sister, and we had some cake. We danced around, we sat by the fire pit, shared stories, told secrets. It was such a chill birthday, and that's literally everything that I wanted. Didn't want anything crazy. Also forgot to add that Gary planned on getting my car done on my birthday. Like he knew it was my birthday on May 7th, and my car was ready on May 7th, and so I got to pick up my car on my birthday. It was awesome. It was so awesome, and it looked so good. God, Gary's so hot, you guys. Wow, I think this is the first time where I actually finished my makeup the same time that I'm done yapping. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys so much. I'll see you guys in my next video.